Alright, my name is Lexi Burfield, and for my final project for GIS programming, I will be showing my streetlight count tool. So first, my introduction. The purpose of this tool was to be able to count street lights for each city in Lauderdale County. This allows interns or the GIS team to have to keep from doing it manually. I'd just be able to run the tool and automatically get those numbers. The reason this is important is because a streetlight count is done every 3 months at the electricity department. This allows us to ensure that we are billing the cities the right amount for the streetlights so that they're being properly paid for. That way we can maintenance them without losing money. This tool could possibly further be edited to count transmission poles, which are very important, and also our transformers. And while we do streetlight count on a quarterly basis, we do transmission poles on a yearly basis and transformers on a 6-month basis. So, where I got my data from was the Florence Electricity Department's geodatabase. I got the polygons for the city limits, including Killen, Lexington, Rogers, St. Florine, Waterloo, and Anderson. I was not able to get Florence's for some reason. I was not able to export it. It was just becoming a problem, so I just decided to exclude it just for this, because technically my tool, since I add the parameters to it, if you were able to get the Florence polygon, then you'd be able to run the analysis on it. So, also the database is updated on a monthly basis once work orders have been accomplished. Work orders are whenever something gets changed out into the field. They come to the paper comes to the interns, and we edit the map from there. So my process, I first created the core of my script by using Model Builder. I first used the Select by Location tool. This allowed me to select the lights, all within the polygon. So from there, I used the Select tool where I did a query to only select lights with the L class ST, which signifies a street light in my database. So I then edited the script to include parameters. I was originally going to have 6 parameters because I was going to run all the queries at once, or run the script where it had all of the polygons for the cities done at once. But I decided to change that to lessen the amount of parameters I had to use. So now I only have city limit parameters, lights, and output. This just looks a lot better and allows me to be able to do one select at a time where I can get a more accurate number. And also it allows the user to put in the most recent data, so I could reuse this tool. Here's my script. As you can see, where I had the Rogersville city limits, I used the argpy.get parameters text 0, so that's my first parameter. The next one is lights, and my get parameters text is 1, then output is 2. And so from there you can see where we do the select by layer location management. That is the lights, and I did intersect the city limits because I only want lights that are within the city limits, not outside. And this would also include any lights that intersect the outside of the polygon. So then I did I selected on the feature class to feature class conversion the lights to only show street lights. The L class, like I said earlier, is how we where we put that in is if it's a street light, a security light, a flood light, a waterway light, such as that. So from there we will go here, and we will run my tool. Alright, I already have all the data loaded up. Here's my streetlight count. And so whenever I pull it up, we will start with Anderson City Lights. Do lights. I'm going to change this to STLT1 just to make sure that I haven't already used this. Just make sure it runs a little bit smoother. Alright, and it's completed and it shows my lights. Let's go to, I used Anderson. Alright, well. Alright, and so it shows the object ID. It tells me how many, so I have 93 street lights. Let's go over to where we have the street lights. Sorry, I should have probably brought it over earlier. So, yeah, we have the street lights. There's, yeah. So we have the street lights there. Alright, and so it does the selection. So let's do for one or two more, and let's try, oh, didn't mean to do that. Lexington. Okay. Completed. Alright, and so it ran it. Alright, thank you so much, and y'all have a great day.